The Deep Talk with Mr. Henry.
Welcome back. I'm still with AROMA. The other name is
Chaveri
Mukama.
Yeah.
They said I'm going to AROMA. From today,
Chaveri Mukama. It is okay.
Told me, you know, as I was doing my background, my homework about you, someone told me that you used to preach.
Oh, yes.
And then when you were telling me that story of Nakudina Muchacha, I was waiting for you to tell me, is that true?
Not even nabulirako. I was a pastor. Sagala nyo nakozesa past tense I was, because my case was different. Henry, abantu nga bakungana ewaffe nsaba ne bawona nakati tulina obutebe bwa plastic bungi. It's a gift. It's a God-given gift. Natandika from 10. Yes. No nayimbiranga wona ebyanyonoona, I would say kabiko kubivaamu completely. Form 6 nembivaamu completely.
Influence of a boyfriend. Influence
of the music, by the way, because atenze byaba boyfriend narwawo bigenda. That is the truth.
But anyways, I'm really interested in this pastor bit. Like you had was it like a calling?
Interpreter. Yes, it is more like a calling. Nganane interpreter bamita Mr. Swata headmaster. Ainane somero liri Kawempe.
Yeah, interpreting.
Yes, and I was young and he was even older than me. I used to pray for people abaine ebizibu ne baona, like sick people. I swear upon the living God.
The devil is a liar.
And everything just my mom says I disappointed her. I was supposed to be a pastor. Chino che yali anjagaliza ekyokubera omusumba che yali anjagaliza ge mazima, and it was what I was. It's not like I was even forcing it. I was it, because a lot people used to pay for my school fees. People used to give me a lot of money
because you used to preach.
Yes, not even preach, pray, like prayer that heals. But even up
reciting
to now,
the Bible, you know verses in the Bible.
Yes.
What's your favorite Bible verse?
John 3:16. Yeah. For God so loved the world, he gave us his begotten son. Whoever believes in him shall not perish. So kati my entire growth kale foundation yayo yali nnyo ku dini. Also nena nakati my tongue is still like that. I pray.
For real?
Yeah, and my prayers work for me. Sina chendi na kunkunyonyode jenva.
For me to get some money. Ndibubi.
Nenda kusabira.
Kwata konfune ku mafuta.
Nenda kusabira.
Mfune ku mafuta. You never know kubanga. The math has been bad. Yeah, but
kusabira. Yeah.
I know that.
Yes. Also, nemu reasons ezimu zenda banga things just environments more kulira. Ekawempe je twakulira okukakkana nga nzikakkanye zembi abayimbi. Twali tubeera wano. Abaka miliyoni babeera ng'osazeemu awe ko. Tutwalayo ebikutabe amatooke ekke ng'ajja wano wansi ewaffe walingawo omukyala bamuyita mama Pt2 ng'atunda paani ng'ajjayo kubya ekinu ataddeko bino ebintu like the exposure AK47 yenga yambala bino we babeereranga ai mama ekipepe primary jukira bamutwala. I used to go with one of the family members omuwala. I used to look nagezaako munoonya bamuyita twamitanga Priscilla kati twamitanga Sheila, but
Muganda wa Priscilla.
No, I think his one cousin mwana wa omukuba oluganda. I tried looking for her nga nkuze kuba twasomera ku somero lirimu erugoba kati nga basindika eke atukyalire kati nga eke bambi nga ajja kati nga style yagenda nava okusomero kati bamutwala ekenye eyo ne babeera mu kipeepewo kati nga nga tumulaba he was young ayambala ebino.
Wow.
Kale bambi family yaabwe ne mami waabwe.
Does even Chameleon know that?
I don't think so, because bali bakulu.
Ne wali omulaba nate yali mukulu.
Ne ba radio nga bayimba ne wizo nga bali mu batambulira mu ka open roof ka ready. Atugendayo ne batwokyayo obusente.
Kawempa.
Yeah, Kawempe kati nga mugendayo bambi nga mutwalayo ebikutabe amatooke because bayinawo ente.
How old are you?
But these things I was in primary.
Yeah, how old were you when you're doing this? Like
primary, kuva just know my life ebina bina ndegamba nti nakolanga emirimu nafumbanga ewaka 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 my life yonna mu Kawempe. That is the same thing.
Fast forward now. When you start singing, this is what? First song you said 2018?
Yeah, kati nina nyimba nyingi ze nakola ezeri. sijja kulimba.
Ezewa.
Is that before?
Yes.
Before anything else, I have a lot of songs because ngawe nande nga mwana yandite Makindye, then we started going to studios. Ba Fizzo ne bankolerako awo.
Dr. Fizzo?
Yeah, Dr. Fizzo ne bankolerako awo. Ba Zuli ne bankolerako.
Zuli Tams.
Ba Mario ne bankolerako. Kati naye nga toyina ky'omanyi so nga tota. Ebisinga nga tebi making a sense.
Until fulumi obanga
ebimu nga nga tebi making a still sense.
But that music is expensive. Where are you getting the money for production? Why just bali bachali?
No production here because nakolanga audio. You know when you make friends with people, no gula amasanyalaze, but also not Henry. My mom loves me. Simanyi nangeri zenyiza kinyonyola mu muntu. But me and my mom, even my first video shoot yagisasula.
For real?
Yes. Kati kugambe muntu
yakuwanga sente in between here.
Yes. Ye muntu yangamba nve mu nyumba njipangise nzije tufune nyumba e Makindye tubere muzigolekerawo okutambula ekiro. That's the kind of mom that she is.
Oh wow.
Okitegeera. So ajja kwewola mpe. Maze nakula wano nangamba gwe kuze kati tereera mline bantu bangamba nkwonoona okitegeera, but she's like that. Ate singa yalina ekimala okumpa aleka ate yangi kisusiza naye nti takola ki tukina nti kati nange nakula nze ate alina okukola ki okumuwa. But if she really had like those rich parents, different case.
But is music really what you wanted to do?
Me, yes.
As a young girl, you could have chosen to proceed with education. Me, when I was young,
I always thought I'm going to be a pastor, like I said, but I'm still young. When I kula, I might.
Young,
I'm young.
Define
Not define young. No, what 1 year bamita how old? So that means now that I'm above 18, I'm old enough. But also, in a future, things are just getting started. Mukama watu obulamu. Isn't it?
How do you get your first ever song on media to now know that Kati Kamfoke Aroma omuyimbi?
Kati ebiri serious. I went to town. I met people. Omanyi promoter gamba kana kayimba koko ina jangu tukatwale mu kibuga nkulaga we bakagaba when you're still young nojja mu kibuga. I started meeting people, and those people that I met mwalimu abantu bangi, mwalimu Shidi, mwalimu Deshi, mwalimu
When you say Shidi style?
No, Shidi, he's Shidi, that one. Mwalimu Deshi, mwalimu Fiki, mwalimu a lot
when
of different
Fiki,
people. I have a friend, another one called Fik Stamford.
Okay.
Yeah, so these people benafuna bebanjagaliza to start connecting me to. You know, when you meet people who actually believe in you, nebatandika okubanga bakuteekako ettofaali mpola mpola, but I have to have content for them to help me with promotion. That's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you get money for promotion? Because
before timu gye nali nina kwaliko omuntu akola videography, kwaliko omuntu akola promotion, kwaliko, so things were easy. It's not like nze nali mbikola, I could not afford them.
When you say kwaliko omuntu akola video,
we had a team. Yeah, so this team, these people nga tutula once and tugamba we're going to do this and this and this needs.
Who was that one doing videography? Was Ziga?
Yeah. So these things.
He was your boyfriend?
No. He was part of my team.
How? Part
of my team, which is business.
So that's like the
you know, when you have a team, kalowandi tutenga management. Part of a team, nenga mliomina, what they play and how they're supposed to earn.
Yes.
Yeah. Then too, you can get things cheaper because these people are in the industry.
Take me back a little bit. You're starting the industry. Okonkona industry nekugulira onosamba mwaka jitsad. Abana banji baine nyimba abantu basiba bajja you know.
Yeah.
Ngobulira music mulungi, but it's not easy to penetrate and break through.
Yeah.
So how do you first of all land these connections, and what are some of those things biwaitamu byojukira?
Landing the connections, ebyozibuwa yabingi ekyo ngenda kusaba okinzijukize kyenvanzizaako nga so sekya landing the connections. Landing the connections, it is more like a blessing. Henry, I am loved.
You are.
I am. Excuse me, Henry, I meet people nga bamaanyi nga balina ssente nga zisiziina naye nga ngenda mukubira mugambe taata ninayo shoot naye bansabeyo ssente bwezi. And these people are like fathers, if I can say. I will give you a name father bw'oba nga tonkwana ng'era tonkwanyi okitegedde. People think this is a joke but it is true. Really. Yeah. Like swearing upon the living God. People think this is a joke to be actually loved and people
by men who put millions and millions of money in you when they don't love you.
Not millions and millions, but nga nsobola okukubira Henry ne mugamba nina shoot njagalayo million 3 nampa million 2.
For real?
Yes.
Tateze kibatu?
No.
They've even never seen where you susu?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the hardships. You're blessed because a lot of people out there are looking for
blessed,
it. And
like on God, I am blessed.
Okay.
Because this is even how I meet the people that I do collabos with. Nina collabos aba B2C, nina collabos aba Fik Femeka, nina collabo. People assume it is money. No, Fik is your friend. You ask him, he will tell you.
No.
Yes.
Never take sent as a video.
Yes.
What are some of the things you face in the industry that have been bad for you? I want to talk about that before we run out of time.
Okay. Compare example just have been to bibiri nga sibiwadde details. One person beat me up.
Hey.
Yeah, I think
nga muimbi?
No.
Manager or part of the team?
Part of the team.
Beat you up?
I don't want to explain too much, but he beat me up. One person beat me up.
Like what had you done?
Nothing. When I say nothing, it is going to sound like over what, but
okay, because
nothing.
We are seated here and I can't just beat you.
I know.
So you came home late?
No. Nze mbeera nnyo n'akava ewaffe wa mami wange n'akavaayo just of recent, but I would say I got on his nerves.
How?
I got on his nerves. You can piss off someone, but the easiest reaction was byonna. I even got bruises and I got sick for days. Yeah, abantu baba tebamanyi why sometimes you hide a little bit and you're going through something.
I feel like no story how does it happen? Like, be honest, be frank and tell me bakuba bati kiva kuki.
I really can't give all these details because zililauze 1, 2 zili a little bit sagala kukosa side eri.
But when they were beating you, they were not thinking about you kukosa.
He was not sober.
Oh.
Yeah, he was not sober because even that day, he started crying. I'm sorry, I don't know what I just did. And even the following day, they had to take this person to a mental institute for a while. Yeah, and Henry, you can have bad flaws, but when you're not a bad person, it's me creating excuses for these people.
Yeah, you are.
But I can shadow off some things.
What triggered the beating? They just can't jump and beat you.
Let me give you an example. You ask me something. Nengano response. That is the easiest
description of what happened.
That is the easiest description of. But Aroma, what is this? But that does not concern you.
Oh.
Simple. By the way, that's what happened. Because by the way, it's kwekunkuba. But Aroma, what is this? But that does not concern you.
Was that like a message? Was it like a...
No. Someone asked me about something. But Aroma, what is this? But that doesn't concern you.
Ma. Why give you money for you to tell me this story? Because I'm very inquisitive. Like, what did he have? Like emotional interests in you, like love, and it was out of jealous. A man can love you when you don't know.
I don't know because this person is like my uncle, also.
What?
Yeah. So you can't use the term love. That's why it's confusing. Sometimes people can love you so much and you're like their child. So you being like their child, they own you. They own you. You're supposed to watch everything, watch what you say, watch what you speak, watch what you do. So it was like, but Aroma, what is this? But that does not concern you. That is mine. They beat me up. Like real beating up.
The way like, but Aroma, what's this? I'm thinking, oh, did you have a dildo? Did you have drugs? Did you have nudes?
It has nothing to do with drugs. Henry, you really want me to give extras?
Please. And I'm really intrigued. I want to know this story. I want to put
no, I feel like
a video, and you, don't give me the name because I know you're not gonna give me the name of who did it. But bali bakubuza kuki.
About my personal life.
There's someone you were dating.
Yeah, and someone was asking me about my personal life that I
so they
felt
asked
like,
you, why are you dating this one?
No, but who is this one? Are you guys dating? And I'm like, but that does not concern you.
So now
that's what really happened.
And this person had never expressed any.
No, but he has always been a keeper, like a protector. He likes protecting me. No, you're not supposed to talk to these people. Why is your number common? Why? What you get an He had always been like that.
At that time, was he the one taking care of you?
No, because I used to stay home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was he contributing to your life that made him entitled to?
Of course, something. When it came to my business,
Okay.
he was helping somehow. So I believe he started feeling like, I'm his child. Chovola nchogera bwetu. Ono gamba naye ono mwana mukoledde bingi ayina kubeera awo kye mugamba kyakola kyenjagala kyaddamu.
I'm starting to picture that. That aside, what else? You said there were like 2 or 3 things.
Okay. Another thing. This is when my things be serious. Naye nze saagala kwogera bintu mu ngeri eri serious nnyo.
I know.
One person we did a song. After doing the song, nangamba tetutaluyimba, quote his words, nga tetujabadde. So, okay, thank you.
So kujabala, because I know some of you are going to ask that question, is witchcraft.
Kuloga.
Correct?
Yep.
Okugenda nonyenya ku nsaasi.
Yep. And then he was like,
It's
I had paid for everything. I had paid for everything. When I say
that song came out?
Yep.
Well, tutunulamu ne tulaba collab Aroma zali. I'm trying to see. Okay.
Henry. So this person was like, tutalima tujabadde nalunzirira.
For real?
Yeah, then I had to look for money z'okujabala nzimsindikire. Mwana agenda nyinga asibeta njabale mwana.
Bajabala, but you know, for that to get to you, you have to believe it. So you go with him to the suburb.
No, I didn't go.
Even if you went, you tell me. We have bad days by the Aroma to Nimba.
I didn't.
So wamuwa sente yagenda
Yeah,
jabale.
because yali alunziriridde. And I felt bad because why? You know?
Do I know him? You whisper.
No, you don't know.
Of course, ngenda ita
Of
mukora
course you don't know
ngenda
him.
mukugamba.
Ate nga wamumanyira watomumanyi tomulabanga. So I had
na politics kale mutegedde.
Wapi.
So where jabala bikola over.
Nze simanyi byabwe.
Okay, did the song do well?
No, the thing is, I still even ended up getting frustrated because of the same damn song. It frustrated me. You asked me about the bad experiences that I faced, and that is one of those experiences. Mentioning Caesar is the fact that someone makes you pay for things.
How much money did you give him for Jabbar?
Yeah, kakadde ne mugamba sikaweza nangamba sindika zoina ne sindika 5.
Okujabala kwata. Jajja choy.
So what I'm saying is that
the song backfires.
No, not even backfiring. Ensasude ebintu ebisinga nga sikola ki? Nga siina, because I want us to do a good song. Notuuka ne ku final n'osasuza bye sitalina sasula, no going as far as n'oŋŋamba bw'otampa ssente zijabala
olimba sigenda
z'olimba sigenda ddubaako olulwo ogw'amaanyi. It is frustrating.
naye ng'akukkiriza odduta
ate wedde nze nali nduyina ng'olwedde video ngiina audio ngiina so kubanga kugamba gw'amaanyi kati nga sina option tagenda bibaamu
pushing promotion etc.
So I had to force myself to actually get that man and I give it to them. And then even after I did ne baŋŋamba ogenda leeta ssente zaki za promotion nga siina ne nnoonya ate nena nekola ki ne nzireeta ne nzibawo for them to call me later 2 days ne baŋŋamba ssente zotwali tezikola ki tezimala noonyayo miliyoni endala 15 ffe tukozesa miliyoni meka 15 we nabagamba siziina oluyimba era olumaliriza oluyimba ne balundekerandeka eno yogerako njogeza ebintu byebyo kati oluyimba ne balunziririra ddala mbu because I couldn't afford 15 million for naye ng'ebyo byonna bijenako how do you tell me tutalima tukyabadde you have to give us money tusoke tujabale. That was I have never seen that. I have people that I've worked with and I love them so much. They have not
you're a fan.
I'm a fan. They have really treated me nice. No, they have not put me in any situation like this. But bano bo bajinteekamu era ne ŋŋamba endongo just no mu bbanga lyenyimbidde bali omwo wakati mu bbanga lyenyimbidde ate enyimbidde lyekyo 2019 tuli mutu kati bali omwo kuva 2019 bali omwo
there's a time there's you have a gap of silence.
I don't believe it's a gap of silence because nze Henry sitwalangako myezi 3 asitadde luyimba abantu gye bayita gap of silence kati bye bino bye tuba tuyitamu nti oto oluyimba okitegedde
you
go through frustrations naawe nnyini lwe yalutadde ku Monday ne week egenda okugwako ng'olwesonyiye because I'm capable nina omutima omunafu singa ebintu bitandika okunnumya nenkaaba nkyesonyiwa nnyo I easily get depressed. I'm a loner to begin with. Mbeera nnyo nzekka I don't booze nti omwenge gujja kunnyambako kati ndi introvert kati buli kyonkola my biggest problem is one, I'm very 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 sensitive. It's like a curse. Nze nsobola okwanalyizinga ebigambo bye nayogedde okuva gye natandikidde nga mbijjukira. That's my problem. Kati buli muntu kyankola kimbeera kuki ku bwongo kati okakkana ofuuse depressed eyo gyokola ki
gyobeera maybe leaving the industry at some point no gambo baby okuyimba. I've sat down with a couple of people who were like there was a time when I feel like oba music mwesonyiwe babinkoze ebintu bingi oba mpise ebintu bingi nentuka ne ngamba maybe I'm in a wrong market or wrong country or wrong business. Maybe this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. But then the passion. Kuba wenyigira leero n'ogamba kambi esonyiwemu omwana n'akuweereza ddemu ekawungeezi. N'omala gagamba kanjizannyemu tulabe. Genda ogizanyazannyamu omaliriza era okoze ki? Nga obiyengeddemu. But it happens a lot. Muli muntu yenna I feel like nga ng'olina career nga you're just chasing a dream gy'otamanyi Mukama akutegekedde ki ate atya olina okuba frustrated. Nze mirundi gye nkoowa esibala era simanyi na lwaki nkoowa leero enkya nenziramu kuba nkoowa ate nenkera ku makya nenkola ekintu kyekimu kye nakooye olwejjo. So I've gotten tired a lot of times but I'm just thankful that the passion is high enough okunsindiikiriza nemba nga nkyakikola kati. You're not doing bad. You're doing well. Thank you. The bounce back has been tremendous, but there's been that gap. Oganyo jingamba. Nkunyonyodde n'otuyita ku YouTube yange. Sina space etali mu luyimba lwa myezi 3 From like, when you began?
Yes, sisanko myezi 2 nga kitadde luyimba. It's impossible. But nga wenkugambye otenyimba then you face things and it backfires to your mental health.
Like withdraw from media?
Yeah, that is true. There was a time I'm not doing interviews at all.
Why?
Sometimes kwali kutya kumbuuza oba bintu bimu. I was going through certain things. You know the things that we talked about of beating me up, some people knew them. By the way nekweka nnyo ate ku ekyo namala nnyo ebbanga nga sikola interview kati ate bwentyo Jeff wampitira cause ngenda okwogera ne Jeff eyo season gye nakoleramu ne Jeff Chiwa frustration ngenzita the first phone call I was crying okwogera naye he was like gwe mwana gwe sooka ojje I want to see you kati Jeff ng'abeera nange like nga bandropinga waka kwebaka naye nga bankima ku makya ssaawa emu driver we mwerabidde n'erinnya bambi tugende Caramel tulye breakfast tuveyo tugende tukiringe ku speak I was abeera nange I was depressed nali mbeera ka flat nga njagala kwekanyugayo wansi people knew these things because you don't know them but a few people of eyo baali babimanyi no yeah you know around yeah people knew kati nga my biggest fear is people actually finding out yet I had a perfect brand you know but nga sagala kweddugaza I was not ready.
Let me slap myself back to senses. So the person who beats you up is like your uncle, like family member. Not specifically in the line of my family, but he's like my uncle.
Speak English.
Kale family, distant relative.
Okay.
Yeah.
He beat you up because you were dating somebody who he didn't approve.
Yeah.
And then you get intimidated and
to talk about the things I was going through. Yeah.
And then you were willing to sacrifice your career for someone who
Sikulimba nali ngena na bireka nali ntidde jukira ebiseera ebisinga toyina kyomanyi babadde babikolera.
It would be fair if you gave me a name.
No. You know when ebintu ebisinga babadde babikolera nga toyina kyomanyi kati ate abantu babadde babikola kati bakubye kati either olina okusalawo kamusonyiwe nsigale oba okuyimba kuneme. No. Either kamusonyiwe nsigale nkole nabo oba okuyima soke nkuddemu koki ebbali kati ate nga ŋŋaanye.
So when such a situation arises again, I'm not saying the beating, but something that really puts you off your feet and you feel like withdrawing, ogenda kolot. Because now
I don't think it can happen.
You've had a song before that we've been playing.
Yep.
And then you disappear from us. Now you have another song that we are playing. How sure are we that togenda kudamu tubula?
I've always had music. I don't know why you use the word kubula. But I've always been.
You've also acknowledged.
No, media is nice circular interviews.
Media, because I mean, the reason you sing is because we need to book you and you perform.
I was performing.
For real?
I was working. I work. I've been working. Ekintu kyemmanyi kye nakendeeza nga nze ky'ekyokukola interview. Ekyo kyo nali nakikendeeza because nakisalawo nga nze. I could not bear sitting in front of and bino nali sobola byogera luli nali sobola.
So where does the strength come from suddenly now?
It was Jeff
Chiwa.
Yeah, because Jeff Chiwa called us n'atutuuza mu meeting.
You and that person?
Yeah. Namugamba kati gwe mwana w'abandi omuto nga lwaki omukoonako. You know? The apologies were there. I'm sorry, I was not sober, this and this and this. Nagamba okay. So he asks, can I help her? And then he goes, yes. So kati awo Jeff atandika okunyamba kaka katono naye nga kale mu byonna how it helped me to heal is because nagendayo nga naye ndowooza omwimbi we yakavaawo Shiba kati nga alina Pinky ne Grenade. He had a lot of free time to give and to nance. Kitagede to nance when ngoita mbulumi nga naye omuntu he can relate because he used to tell me I can relate. Ebyo bibaawo. I can relate. Ebyo bibaawo. Yalinga akimanyi nti mpita mbulumi nga bungi because by the way byali bintabudde. I won't lie, byali bintabudde, it was too much but nga bambi ambeererawo you know kankoche akasente kana kayimba oba toyina sente zikaweza kagula kankuteekeko ko a half or
without any strings attached.
No. But at one point we had an agreement of a certain percentage of my performances. That's all.
This is before he works with other pieces.
Yeah. Even the Joey Landers because abo bona bagenda kujanza nga siriwa atenga na vayo danga nzeyo mukola ebyange.
Ate kye kyakujjayo.
Ate wali but I had to have my finances right to actually finance these things. And sente ezo sikola ki? sizina, and his passion is nti musobola recording ennyimba 8 mu weeki emu kitegedde ne mutaako 2 mu weeki emu. You see how he does his things. Kati if you don't have the finances right, kati nganze yali nze with my case that's how it was. I had to look for money. Kati nga waba ayinamu anyongerezaako. Kati nali sikola ki sizina nga zibigana constraints nga you get ningamba.
So how do you sort out your finances as you conclude the sentence zivawa ofinayo shi daddy?
The thing happens about me even up to now kyekiri nti music wokutera ku pressure akyaganye. I release a song every after 3 to 2 months. Nange mbyagala abana balabi bakola nti oluyimba omwezi gumu nteremu ennyimba meka 2 nga byonna mbikoze. But those things call for money which I don't have, and it's not like I'm signed to a label or I have a big sponsor. No.
You don't have a boyfriend? Do you have a man? How is your love life?
I don't have a man.
Excuse me?
I don't have.
Bagenda okukyawo sagala kuwulira nti bakuzizeemu ne bakuyisaamu syrups.
Sina. By the way,
look into that camera, Aroma. Shwaza stand and say that nze
I'm single, but
the other name is
Chaveri Mukama.
Chaveri Mukama. You say, Chaveri Mukama. I am single. There's no man I have now.
No man I have now, really. But I'm eyeing someone. If he behaves right, to Jalava.
You whisper to me.
Nadia. Let me not act like tebankwana because I tell money nechizibu. But sobola kunkwana ningamba.
This person you're eyeing is in the industry also, or
no?
Wemba momanyi nja kuswaliza ku kamera.
No.
For real?
Leave me alone. No.
But have you had musicians like who wanted to start a thing with you?
No, they are all my brothers.
But have you had a musician who has kwanad you?
No.
But nange limbira mu camera. Your friends are going to look at you and laugh.
No. Ate nze nkola n'ababro bonna baba babro man.
Toyinayo muyimbi yaddala mu industry yali akwanyi?
No.
Tujja kunaza.
Asketaga kuba abalala singa badde tebankwana. But those are my brothers, really. Yeah, I feel like those are my brothers. I've worked with people and if bafani baabwe, I have so much. Anyway, binabaawo ojja mmanya ate byekweka so smart.
So Peki is really doing well.
Thank you.
How would you say it has changed your career or the season that you've been in?
This season, it's a big song. I would say bigger than a couple of few songs of my latest projects, my before projects. So
would you say it's your biggest song?
No, it's not my
Which
biggest.
One would you say is your
my biggest song is Yola. As a performer, I know what my biggest song is. Kati my biggest song is Yola with a B2C. My second biggest song is Tonenya. You know, you measure your songs. Waliwo ennyimba zoyimba ku stage nga people sing word per word nga tegota olusi tolwagala naddwagala but nga people sing word per word kati zo zitonenya.
Okay.
Zo bankwana ne bantwala tunya, it's a song of broken people.
Yes.
So also Mpeke is doing good and I love the fact that it is doing good. Yeah, but I hope it grows and becomes bigger because that's the goal.
What would be your final words to the people that are watching you now? Your fans, your family, everybody?
Mama, I'm sorry if at all I've said too much. I know. Bigenda munyiza tabyagalira ddala. And to my fans, to the people who have believed in me, thank you so much. It means everything for you not to give up on me. I'm not perfect, you know. Nina ensobi ngawe banvumidde kiboxa ne babivuma omwana because what
but what trick is this fashion? Did you feel like
wagabe toyagadde byogerako?
There was a
you are now tandise.
We have like 1 minute.
Okay.
That was the time when your fashion sense was off. I wanted to call you personally. And
it was off how?
You used to. Omani, there's an aroma we saw when you had just started. And then suddenly we start seeing bikinis. I'm like, but James, omwana yabacho.
Kati bikini mbi.
You remember wafuna mu season inongo tabuse. Oh my God. So guys, this is what I want you to do. I don't know if you're one of those people that delete your social media, but genda olabe aroma oli yasoka olabe ne aroma janga gunze boxer. Why did you put on a boxer though? and put it out like that.
What is wrong with putting it out? Fashion.
Do you feel like that's somehow trying too much?
No. I didn't feel like so. I was smart though. California cool kid.
I've seen some other people do that style and I'm like...
California cool kids. You know, just have to use your Pinterest and see how girls are dressed like that. Use your Pinterest. Oshitegeera kati oyagala nkole ki? When I take your bikini ogambi when I take your bikini.
No, okay, it was not. It's more like how you see the way I dress.
Yeah.
And then I show up nganinga mukanu. You're already laughing, you know, because that's not what I've shown you. There's the aroma you had shown us, and then I think there was like an A brand shoot, and then there was something else.
I
know. You remember?
I know.
What had befallen you? There was pressure from new management. It was new relationship.
No. You know, one thing
depression.
One thing I know for sure is that industry comes along with art, and your body is your art. I feel like ngojeko kuyimba ne studio. Your body, your fashion sense is art. You shouldn't play with that. Kati wemba sina bina dene nga kasina ngenda bandi kusibidde bwenti oyagala nkukolere ki? I don't know if I'm making sense.
You're making sense.
I'm making my body my art. This is my wall. I want to paint. So what are you doing
next now after?
You will see. Because this is my wall of fame. I'm going to paint it in any way that I feel comfortable. If I wake up...
When you saw the comments, people commenting about your fashion sense, boxer, bali bagamba ya unknown, but I know it wasn't. So that was a man's boxer, or you actually bought it?
I bought it.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
It wasn't any man's
boxer. No. I have a lot of them.
You have a lot of boxers?
Yep.
You put on men's boxers?
Yep, at home. So
why?
They're comfortable. Ziringa shorts. Naye ne wabwero nonze nzambala. Kati no jinsangamu nga nfulumye ngenze mu supermarket. Ne Crocs nga ngenze gula bintu.
Ng'osabudeko boxer yokka?
Yes, nakatop.
Aroma.
No, genda ku TikTok yange nina aka video nga nyambadde boxer ya pink ne boxera ne wanirika kagambo Harris. Boxer ere koma one nakatop.
The conversation could go on and on, but thank you so much for watching. As somebody who has seen you grow, I'm one of the people who played your first song.
I know.
Very, very first song. I'm one of the people who...
the
very, very first interview.
Thank you.
It feels good seeing you.
Thank you.
Tremendously well.
Thank you.
And not giving up on yourself.
Thank you.
The advice maybe I would give is everything starts from the mind.
Yep.
I like the way that you treat yourself as a big star.
Yep. Thank you.
Because you are a big star. And
thank you.
You're going to be
a
bigger star. But what I want people to know is that you are actually extremely talented.
Thank you.
Guys, Aroma, alimu talent ya man.
Thank you.
Nothing but the best.
Thank you.
For those that want to book her, you can go on her social media platforms.
Yeah.
And Jerry, you're working with any management now?
No. I just have a team.
You're alone?
Yeah, I have a team. Yeah.
Team is a slap. I hope this team doesn't slap. Yeah?
Also, teams ziwe mirembe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, guys, that's it. Make sure you book her to come and perform for you. She has one of the biggest songs in the country right now. Thanks to you, Unknown. And who produced the song again? Atin
on the Beat, video Frank Ja. So big up to everyone who's on the whole project. I really don't know.
It's tempting, eh?
Yeah, it's tempting, but then njagala naye then eri softer ku bintu bye namanyiira but ate njikuba bulungi nnyo. Yeah, I know, because enyimba zange nga nkulinda yola zonna ndi bwentyo. Even yola I'm like that. So I think as an artist, I have to look through myself and I evolve and I see what I'm supposed to do.
If you're to do another collab, who is it going to be with? Like who?
I have a lot of collabs already. I want to first release singles, but I have a lot of collabs. Henry, every artist that I want to work with, they accept.
Give me a hint. We are in bonus time now. Before we go, give me a hint.
I have girls.
Like?
Watch doing this again. Jagala knew to surprise people, really, because by the way, let me surprise you. I love surprising you.
We'll wait and see.
Okay.
We shall keep you posted.
Okay.
This is The Deep Talk. My name is Mr. Henry. Until next week, better bulungi.
The Deep Talk with Mr. Henry.